Hello, good morning, Professor Virashu and classmate. Today, I will present an introduction and methodology from an article. The title is The Influence of Cognitive Flexibility on Research Abilities Among Medical Students. This study is a cross-section study. This article comes from SSCI Q1 Journal Impact Factor. Cognitive flexibility presupposes acceptance of the fact that there are different possibilities and options in every situation. It also implies the preparedness to change and the willingness to modify oneself if needed. Someone must have faith in their ability to adapt. Cognitive flexibility is difficult to understand due to a number of reasons, including the interchangeable use of several different concepts or the lack of clear definition or conceptual designs. Traditionally, mental flexibility has been synonymous with physical flexibility, coping flexibility, cognitive flexibility, and explanatory flexibility. The background or aim of this study, cognitive flexibility refers to people's capacity to change or evolve their thinking and strategies when confronted with the new information or circumstance. These attributes are essential in research environments where complex and dynamic challenges frequently arise. In this study, the aim is to explore and establish whether a correlation exists between cognitive flexibility and research performance, especially in the medical students, in order to fill the deficit, if any, as well as understand the status of research teaching. The study was a descriptive, analytical, cross-sectional study carried out between May and September 2024 at the College of Medicine, King Saud University, Riyadh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. This population included undergraduate medical students. The sample size was calculated using a single proportion formula, and the formula is you can see in the below. A non-probability convenience sampling technique was used. The participants of the current study were medical students attending King Saud University from 1st to 5th year and all genders. The self-administered questionnaire was structured into 4 parts. It collected students' background data and assessed their cognitive flexibility, their knowledge, attitudes, and practices, and possible barriers to medical research. As for the demographics, students were stratified according to their gender, age, academic year, and grade point average or GPA. The study was authorized by the Ethical Committee Board of King Saud University's College of Medicine with project number E248794. This study was done according to the Declaration of Helsinki Ethical Principles. All participants were provided with a consent form. The informed consent provided for the study was easy to understand and included information as to the objectives of the study and the participants' ability to leave the study without being compelled to give any justification to the study theme. Statistical methods used include SPSS statistics. Results pertaining to numerical data are thus displayed as mean and standard deviation or SD and analyzed across 2 categories using an independent sample t-test, while data across more than 2 categories were analyzed using one-way ANOVA. Categorical data were expressed as frequency and percentage and analyzed using the chi-square test or exact test as applicable. Pearson's correlation coefficient was calculated in determining the degree of correlation between 2 quantitative variables. Logistic regression analysis was performed to assess various factors associated with the probability of publishing research. Linear regression analysis evaluated different factors associated with knowledge, attitude, and practice scores. A total p-value of less than 0.05 was considered statistically significant. Sample size calculation was done using EPI info software based on population size of 1,225 medical students. The use prevalence for the calculation is 50%, with a confidence level of 95% and an acceptable margin of error of 5%. The calculated sample size is 292 medical students. That's all the presentation, professor and classmate. Thank you and bye-bye.